Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Or welcome to my channel, because I see a lot of new faces here. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Nicole and I like plants. Today we're going to be talking about Vivosun Heat Mats, specifically Vivosun's Heat Mats. And I've had these embarrassingly, if that's a word, for like over a year. I have not used them. I got them last spring, so I didn't really have a reason to use them until now because it's freezing. It's in the middle of winter in Chicago, so it's cold and my plants could benefit from them now. So I finally set them up and I wanted to give you my little review because I've been using them for a couple of weeks. So let me show you what I have. Okay, so Vivosun reached out to me and they sent me these mats. These are the 10 by 20.75 inch heat mats. And I feel like they fit perfectly on these shelves. These are my shelves from IKEA. I'll link a link to these below because I get asked all the time what shelves these are. I'll link them below. But I feel like these fit perfectly because it pretty much goes all the way to the back and then there's only like an inch in front here. So the next size up heat mat that Vivosun has, I don't think they would fit on these shelves. So I have two here along one shelf, and then I have one up here. They did send me 6, but I'll tell you why I'm not using them all in a second. First, I want to talk about this box here. Can we talk about the humidity and the climate that's in this amazing grow box? So I've always had this box sitting here. I have grow lights on the top of my shelves, and I always had this box sitting here because I just feel like it benefits from the grow light, and it also just is out of the way and at the bottom of my shelf, so I'm not looking at it every day. And I put it on a heat mat and I gave a little bit of water to the plants in there, and it literally just created this climate. So I want to take this off of here and show you what's going on in this box. And in just, oh, it's kind of heavy. I can't do it with one hand. But in just 1 week's time, I have new growth on everything in that box. So I'm a little shook. But back to these mats. So I highly, highly recommend these mats. I actually love them. I wish I can use more, but the reason I can't is because each mat has to plug into the wall. And we have our TV plugged into the wall there. So I had to plug an extension cord in, and there's all those outlets back there. So aesthetically, it just wasn't, I didn't have enough space to plug in all 6 because I would literally need 6 outlets. And I wish I could put them on all my shelves, but that would require a lot of outlets. And I don't know if I trust extension cord with all of these just plugs plugged into it that involves heat. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you actually use these or you use a heat mat and you have to do that, if you've ever had any issues. But I figured I'd test it out with just the 3 right now and see how I like it. I really, really like it. I think that all my plants would benefit from these, especially this time of year. But I have my cactus just kind of on them for now, and my grow box, because I feel like they need the heat more. Okay, let's look inside my grow box really quick. Okay. I really want to put all my plants in a grow box. I want them all to benefit. Maybe I should just have look at this. Look at all this condensation. It's a beautiful thing. Maybe I should just have a bunch of boxes back there, like really big. These are from the Container Store, and they're like shoe size boxes. Just get some real big ones, like Christmas decoration boxes. That would be pretty cool. So let's talk about the plants in here. I actually want to give you like a view inside the box. So we're moving the camera again. Okay, look at this. I have a string of hearts in here that wasn't doing that great. I have a string of turtles that wasn't doing that great. Then I have some propagations of some Hoya obovata and my Eldreechii, which was not doing anything. If you go back and watch my houseplant tour, another video where I repot this and I talk about how it hasn't given me any growth in literally a year and a half. Y'all, what is that? We'll talk about it. And then I have my Hoya variegated compacta. I have my Hoya I'm really going to try to pronounce this. Okay. Melodithii. I might have got that right. And then Mom's elephant bush, the only piece left of her elephant bush, which she's pretty excited about. So let's take a closer look at these plants. And I honestly give Vivosun all the credit. And this little shoebox. Okay. Crooked. So this Hoya girl, I actually got this not that long ago. I traded someone on Instagram for it, and it's doing really well now. It actually started to shrivel up. I thought it was gonna die when I repotted it. Like a week after, it just started getting real shrivelly. Now I can kind of see some roots coming up out of the soil, which is interesting. And this is much hardier than it was a week after I got it. It came in beautiful condition, but it was just not doing very well. So I'm happy that it looks like it's doing great. I can see the roots like around the base. So I think we're good. It's just gonna stay in there. I literally just took it from the shelf and put it in the box because it was small enough to do that. Mom's elephant bush. How long ago was that, Mom? Like a week ago I did this? Yeah, right. Just a week ago, I put this, well, her elephant bush got freezer burn in the garage. We didn't bring it in time, and pretty much everything froze. The leaves turned brown, black, and just started falling off. And there was one little tiny stem that looked like it was still fine. So she chopped it off. She put it into some water. I put it in spag and put it in this grow box a week ago. And look at all those roots. Look at that. It had no roots because it was a cutting. And it has a ton of new baby little leaves. So we're saving a piece of Arizona because she brought this back with her from Arizona. It's unfortunate that this is all we could save, but nonetheless, we saved it. And I've never seen roots grow this fast on a succulent, like ever. Okay, my Eldrechiae. When I tell you that this hasn't done anything, look at all these roots there. And then look at that new leaf coming in. Finally. And I put this in there at the same time about a week ago, and it's just doing great. I need to put some more solution in here. But I was really excited to see this. And it has to be the humidity. I'm telling you guys, it has to be the humidity. If you have a plant that's suffering, that you haven't seen any growth on, or that you feel is just on the struggle bus, which is a lot of us this time of the year, a lot of our plants are dormant. They're not giving us new growth. They're struggling. Put them in one of these boxes if you can, and it'll make you happy. This doesn't have any noticeably new growth on it, but it's happy. It's doing great, and it has some beautiful roots on it as well. And actually, this plant, along with my obovadas, they actually went up for sale last week in last week's video, because you're seeing this a week after. I'm filming this like 3 weeks before you see it, okay, in other words. So I put these for sale on my Instagram, and I'm almost positive that they're gonna go because of just how beautiful they are. But isn't this cool? Isn't that cool how you can just take a cutting, put it in some spag, put it in a grow box, voila. And I did have the same luck before I used Vivosun, like with the root growth and just putting it in an enclosed container like this. But the amount of humidity in this box, it contributes to them growing faster, for sure. They're so much happier. So it can be done without it, but I would recommend it. I'm definitely going to keep these mats on for a better part of the winter and into spring and just see how they do. And then I may just use them periodically for plants that might be struggling. This is, oh, actually, this is the one that I showed in last week's video. It had a new leaf coming in. Stop looking at my face. And it's gotten bigger since then. I filmed that video about a week and a half ago, and I'm sure this will be a full-size leaf by the time I post this for sale next week. And the roots are so beautiful. And then just last week, I looked at this and it didn't have any new leaves. And it looks like it has 2 new baby leaves coming in right there, right there. How cool. And some aerial roots. And then roots at the bottom are very nice too. So happy plants. Now these 2 plants, I put these in here, and I think it's pretty cool because they're both in terracotta, and the terracotta has sucked up all the humidity and it's keeping this plant moist. and like humid. And it already has, I just put these in here 2 days ago. And this one has a new leaf coming out already. And it wasn't giving me anything. Like this was just hanging there and not giving me anything. Still under my grow lights, but not doing much. So already has a new leaf coming in down there. My variegated string of hearts. And then my string of dolphins. These sticks were bare a week ago. None of these little dolphins were on there. None of these at the bottom were on there. And look at that. I looked at it this morning and I was like, no way. It's so cool. So, and then I see 2 coming in like at the base. I recommend using grow boxes for any struggle bus plants. And I definitely recommend Vivosun. Now, they also have like grow tents and stuff on their website. I have only used their grow mats, just like I said, for the past couple of weeks. I do know that they have a sale going on right now. This video is not sponsored. I don't have a code or anything, but they did send them to me for free. So I went on the site to see how much they were. It looks like right now the mats that I have, the 10 inch by 20.75 inch, are on sale for $14.99. And they have over 280 reviews and they're all 5-star reviews. They have a bigger mat that's 48 by 20 inches that would never fit on these shelves. But if you have a bigger space, like if you're growing seedlings for, you know, spring or you know, you have a bigger table that you have your plants on, then that would be a great option. And that's $49.99. And then they have a 2-pack of those mats that you can get if you're looking for more. But it looks like they might be sold out of the 2-pack. So head over to Vivosun, check them out. The link will be linked in the description below. Let me know if you have these. And like I said, the only complaint I have is mainly like the aesthetics. The fact that they're black and there's cords everywhere drives me nuts, but also like safety reasons. Like I don't want to plug in 10 grow mats into 10 different outlets because they don't plug into each other, which is a bummer. My grow lights do plug into each other, which is amazing because you can like switch them up and move them around. So let me know what you think. I'm very curious, but thank you so much, Vivosun, for sending me those mats a year ago. I'm glad I finally got to reviewing them. And yeah, I'll definitely be using them more because this humidity is beautiful. It really is. All right, guys, I know this was a shorter video, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Okay. I'm in a cactus mood today. Let's look in here. So, my mic's not the right way. This happens all the time. What? Oh. Are we good?